One of the most dangerous things to be in Kenya is to be honest. If you are honest, the system works against you. The system can't be manipulated against you. And that is why we continue to punch below our weight. Because as I've said elsewhere, and I repeat it here, we have allowed hyenas to take care of goats. And what they do is that they eat those goats. Hyenas will never change their hyenahood. They can only become bad hyenas. Corruption is a cancer. And those of us who choose to speak about and against it, it is dangerous business. Have there been leaders in Africa who have dealt a blow to corruption, reduce it to a level where it is the exception rather than the rule? Yes. Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere in Tanzania. John Joseph Pombe Magufuli also in Tanzania. Kwame Nkrumah in his first years in Ghana. Kenneth David Kaunda. Sanseretse Khama. And of course, Paul Kagame in Rwanda. Sassiwur Ramgoolam in Mauritius. It can be done, but it requires men and women who are resolute. Recently, I saw the president of Tanzania, Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan, order people out of office, and she meant it. You must mean it. It's not for scoring political points until we forget. It must be sustained. Outside of Africa, Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore became a testament to how corruption is to be fought. And he fought it successfully. And you can see what Singapore, a little island that boasts very little, what it does. It can't be done. Because 90% of people actually want to do the right thing. They are only victims of corruption. That's why they are quick to pay the traffic police. That is why they are quick to give somebody who is processing their passport. That is why they are quick to pay their village headman. That is why, because they are victims, because we have normalized corruption, we have normalized the absurd. We have changed our creed. Our creed is greed. It can't be done. The shortest avenue to ending corruption must come from the top. If we see cabinet ministers who are thieves, governors who are thieves, being arrested and their property being confiscated, and we write here, this property once belonged to so-and-so, who was a thief, it is now a public library. The world will know that once you are a thief, we'll never forget. We buy you from holding public office. You must, the fight against corruption must be vicious. That's why education is very important. It must be vicious. People must suffer pain. If they don't suffer pain, then they will continue to participate in it, and they'll do all that there is to deal with the few that are not participating in it, and they will try to recruit them. You know, corruption is systemic. It is both systemic and coherent in the manner in which it operates. The political class and the bureaucrats create a system which only works on the basis of corruption. Systems can be created and they can be made to work. You go to Rwanda now, if you want a passport, you'll get it. You don't pay a dime. You go to Rwanda, drive on the streets, you'll not pay a dime. You go to Rwanda, and I've done it, you can cause a company to be incorporated within 1 hour. It can be done. During John Joseph Pombe Magufuli's presidency in Tanzania, only recently, I'm giving you a more recent example, things can be done, systems can be cleaned up. And we know that there are places where things can be cleaned up. It is just a question of sustained political action, and you re-educate the people and make corruption expensive and painful. Then it can be done.